Hello and welcome to Roll to One, your stop for all things TTRPGs. My name is Joey Van Hooser. I've been here all the time. Too long. They haven't left me. They haven't let me leave. Help me. Just kidding.
What?
We are going to get right into the weirdness that is this game. I'm just kidding. It's actually
Was
really
that
fun.
huge or weird? What was that word?
What?
You said hugeness.
Weirdness.
Weirdness.
Weirdness? Oh.
Weirdness.
It has an H in it now.
Yeah.
Weirdness.
Oh. Sorry.
Welcome to tonight's episode of Laruusian Legends. Last time, the Silver Linings traveled to the Flavorcast Brewery, where they enjoyed an expensive meal, but not before sneaking the last bites of their food, the most effective and the ones that carried the magic, away thanks to brilliant sleight of hand and a distraction from Mr. Brooks. They then headed to the Ice Forge to... What am I trying to say?
To get weapons?
We're gonna kill that guy.
To chat him up?
Yeah, to chat. To tie loose ends. That's it. Went
Oh, we were gonna
from
chat
my
all
brain.
right.
We were going to end.
Tie loose ends. They were going to kill him, and he was ready, and he wasn't a bad guy because he was mind controlled. Spoiler alert. I hope you've seen the episodes.
It's literally the
before
last episode. They're good.
I know. Then then he gave them weapons, and Thalen got a new sword, and Alba got a glaive, who I almost called Connie to her face, and Aurelie got a new dagger. And then Quee led us to the Gestalt Promenade and a neighborhood nearby, where a wooden house and a red door beckoned. They entered and heard familiar laughter coming from the room on the right.
Do we need to have name tags for you?
I don't know, man. We're living it up.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
Great.
Actually, we're up. We're like up like 4
Look,
floors
we have
now.
name
Need
tags.
little name
I'm
tags like right
Thalen.
here.
That's
Hi,
Alba.
my name
That's
is Thalen.
Connie. There's name tags.
We did that once. Now the chair's name
Yeah.
is Gene. No, wait, that chair.
Okay,
The
Quee.
chair's his name
chair.
Gene now.
You. Oh, hello.
Barrett, get out of here!
Oh, come into the study, my friend. Please, come.
He has multiple people.
Come.
All right.
All right.
Where's the study? I guess follow the voice.
So you head to the right in the right of the direction. There are 3 directions when you walk in. You head to the right.
Yep.
You walk down a hallway and enter a very large study. In the center of the room is a very large table that, as you kind of get a glance at it, it's in the shape of a pour.
A what?
In the
what?
shape of
The continent.
the continent
Oh.
of E4.
Oh.
I was like a pour.
A pour.
Poor.
What is that? It's like the thing that I need to like wear my proactive to prevent.
I'm not sure.
It's just a dead.
I don't think you can prevent pores.
Oh, I guess it'd be this way.
Shut
No,
up.
you
An- anyway,
Can you yes and that? It's just like screw you.
Gotta be born that way.
sitting at this table is an old human man, short gray hair, but styled, pale skin, who wears long, dark robes that at one glance look like they're dark blue with lighter blue on it. Some of them look purple. He has a nice white beard, and he sits and he welcomes you into the room. And next to him is a familiar young man in leather armor with a not very bright look in his eye.
I swear. Is this Mason?
Hey guys!
Quee! Good to see you!
It's always nice to see you.
Oh my gosh, Quee!
Mason!
It's been so long!
I'm gonna run up and give him a hug.
He runs over and gives you a hug. I got here like you told me to!
Good. I'm glad you met Merrick.
Why would you tell him that?
Why wouldn't I?
I mean,
my
wait,
friend.
how did I beat you here?
I have no idea. There's a lot of things going on.
That was me.
Merrick.
So you sent him my way. I had to get him.
That's true. That's very true.
Well, hold on. We're being rude.
Yeah.
My name is Mark Merrick. Wonderful to meet you all.
Hello.
What's your name?
They call me Connie.
Well, hello, Connie. It's wonderful to meet you. And you, Miss
Alba.
Alba. Wonderful to meet you. And you, strong sir.
I'm Thalen.
Halen.
She's with me.
Well, you all are together.
She's my woman. Sorry.
Oh,
We're
I
married.
see the connection. And you,
I'm O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. Wonderful to meet you.
Yes.
These are my friends.
Well, if they're friends of yours, they're friends of mine. What brings you here? It's been so long. How is your journey going?
It's going well. We're,
Do you have a way back yet?
no, we're kind of stuck.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have a way out of here with the lockdown?
No, we're kind of stuck.
Mason.
I'm hearing.
Yeah. Can you, go away? Sure, okay. And he walks out.
Milk in the fridge.
Good to see everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Mason.
Oh. Why? Yeah, why did you send him by himself? I literally saved his life. Like twice.
Yeah. I really can't talk about it right now.
Okay. What brings you here? I mean, you have no way out. What's...
Yeah.
Oh, so many questions.
Well, we're
Please, come sit. Sit at the table. Let's talk.
Interrupts me. It's okay.
What is he a magically inclined person?
Is he just a regular human?
I want to divine sense him.
Oh.
You divine sense. That's celestial fiend or undead?
Pretty much, yeah.
None of the three.
Oh.
Or at least if he's like
What about in the room?
powerfully.
In the room, you see lanterns on the side of the wall. You see a bookcase on the far end on the other side of the table. This table is floating.
There you go.
All right.
Is it floating like a land speeder or floating with a bit of a hover?
Floating like a land speeder.
So it's just static in the
Yep.
space. Wow.
And you see he leans on it and doesn't budge.
That's cool.
What, the table?
Yes.
So there's no supports for this table. It's just in its place.
So,
Like some kind of a movable
what brings you all here?
thing.
Oh, dude, I bet there's a rod in the middle of this table. That is sick, actually.
probably
That's,
two-
that's like a mechanically thing you could do.
Yeah.
2 rods, probably.
2 rods. It's probably like
One on
your,
either end.
like your downstairs. Yeah, like your downstairs coffee table. So the top just slides off, but the bottom never moves.
Yeah. Just sit
Come
on
on,
top of
please,
the rods.
please, pull up a chair. And he sits on like a stool at the top of the table. What bring Quee? What do you bring friends for? How can I help you?
Didn't know you had friends.
No, that's not what I meant.
Dalen, do you want to, explain our situation?
The tunneler.
Oh,
Or Hydrolaconic can tell us. Please.
what do you know of it?
We know that there is one
It's in the Underdelve. We need to get to the bottom.
of this.
Yes, wow. But do you have a way to relight it?
No.
I thought.
Yes, I do.
I was
Oh,
like,
shit, I left it in the restaurant. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
3 hours later.
I did not. But wouldn't that be funny?
Oh! Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
We did.
Wow. I think you found your team.
Yeah. I think I have. They're pretty excellent.
Oh.
Awesome. Well, what do you know of the tunneler? Anything? Aside from what you've told me?
We know it's a forge of sorts.
It tunnels.
Some sort of a powered entity, object, construct, some of the sort. We know it's going to get us from point alpha to point beta.
Yes, it will. They call it the Northbound Tunneler.
Oh.
It is a government-issued
Hopefully
thing.
it'll take us through the ice, so a bit of a polar express.
A bit of one, yes. Maybe that's what it says.
It's a literal polar express toy, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. From what I have read and been told through
That's great.
my years of being close to the government is when it was active, it was able to magically carve through the ice, leaving track just in front of it and just behind it.
I can
And it
do
would
that.
create its own track and tunnel north until it reached its destination when it would poof, appear back.
I can do that too.
Really?
Yeah.
How far can you go?
Only 60 feet.
Oh.
It's very sad.
But you have a way to relight its engine.
Yes, through the dragon's breath.
Wonderful.
What? I'm curious. How much do you know about dragons?
Ooh. My knowledge varies. It depends on kind of the topic.
Right, I asked about dragons.
Well, I mean, depending the individual dragon. I'm not. What is your question?
I'm more just concerned about why the dragon died in such a strange tomb. Do dragons normally occupy such tight spaces?
Oh.
I'm unfamiliar with the, I guess the word would be lore surrounding them.
Yes, no, that is a wonderful question. How must not be. Are any of you religious? Particularly?
Yes.
What deity do you serve to?
Well,
You also don't have to have one in particular.
I used to be in service to the Immersus, but now I'm not so sure.
Oh. Well, according to the histories and the stories they tell, who knows if they be true? The gods make us think what they want to think, the good and the bad ones. There is an artifact that has binded dragons in their lair. When they reach a certain age, they are unable to leave, only to die alone unless they build communities to keep their spirits alive.
The dragons?
Yes.
Oh.
They call it the Dragonfell Crown. This artifact, when worn, can be activated to reinforce or destroy the barriers keeping the dragons in the lair. Do you know of the Dragonfell Crown?
I'm out of game. We're looking for it, right? That's like the whole thing with
Was a thing, yeah.
with the it's
Scroll.
something's in Coldchester, which is in Eongro, which is the cold place to the north of here. There's something about two scrolls, two halves of the same story that, when overlapped, would lead us to unpack where the Dragonfell Crown may be hidden. Is that my understanding? Okay. So I just respond then, having my knowledge as Thalen, I just respond with, heard a tale.
Well, I don't. I mean, that's why I know they would be alone. It's the crown. Last I heard, it was activated and then lost.
Seems a bit of a tragedy for something so powerful to be locked up.
Some say so. Some wish for the Chaos-born dragons to destroy the world.
I have a quick question.
What's your question?
So, in the Duparis Alps,
Yeah,
There's
where we are now.
the dragon cults, do they have something to do with that, or do they
I imagine that
idolize the dragons, I should say,
Ooh,
instead of like
those are
against them?
two great questions. There are cults that worship the dragons as the gods. They call them the Domnilor.
The what?
The Domnilor.
Oh, sorry.
He says in his accent that is not easy to hear. Domnilor.
Dom.
Ne.
Oh.
Lore.
Got it.
Sorry. Someone's got it. That's good.
They worship them as gods. Some enjoy the crown and worship the forge that created it. And say that it keeps the world at bay. Some believe the Chaos-born dragons wish to do the bidding of the coil. Some say that the law-born dragons will strike them down. Some wish to avoid all-out war.
When you say the coil, you're referring to the goddess, as she's referred, of chaos?
Yes, the coil of chaos.
Sorry, I failed to mention I'm very educated in religion.
No, yes, I understand. Yes, the goddess of chaos, the coil, as she's called colloquially.
Coil.
Coil.
Coily. That's good. That's like a slinky.
You sound like me.
I have a British accent, speak low. And you have a British accent, speak low.
Do I sound like you, or do you sound like me?
Ah, I had it first.
You did. I sound like you. I see why you like him.
Yes.
Oh wait, I don't know.
Well, you're a fount of knowledge, Merrick.
Either is fine.
We will fight against this war. Fight it.
Are you going to find the crown?
That's our intention?
Do you have... Oh, do you know how?
What do you know?
From what I have read and studied in my time of just poking around government and being friends, and, I don't like to get in trouble.
What is this guy's deal? Is there anything in the room that would lead me to believe his expertise or understand like who he is a little bit?
There
Like
are
like a salesman
lots
reading a
of
client
things.
before they get to talk to them?
There are lots of things in the room that would point you in different directions. There is a altar on one of the walls that is not anything standoutish, just a simple altar that would be looked to be prayed at. There are books on the back end that would lead you to be he is well studied. There's the floating table. Let me just make sure there's nothing else.
How nice are the chairs?
The chairs are pretty nice. His robes are very well crafted, clean.
Insignias.
None that you see.
Okay. Just curious.
So kind of an open book, but also kind of like
It's kind of an enigma right now. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Definitely.
He's a human.
Yeah.
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I hate that answer. How did you meet? Quee?
Scavenging around. I found him. Well, maybe he found me. But, yeah, we kind of got close. He
Yes.
showed me a few tricks and, it was almost like a bonding moment for us.
There are no tricks in war.
We weren't in war. I was out in the streets.
Only
found
success
me.
and failure.
I thought that was dice. I straight up thought that was dice. I was like, you are role playing so hard.
So
Well,
what
You forgot to go back
Do you
to
have
what
any-
do you know?
what?
You forgot to go back to the what do you know
What do
question
we know?
before you asked what's going on with this person.
So yeah, what was your question?
It was well, what's going on with this person? What do I see?
yeah, what do I
And
see?
then
And he told me what I see.
right after what do you know?
Oh, sorry.
You asked us that?
No, somebody asked what
Connie asked
Connie asked
him.
what
Oh,
you,
about
sorry.
about the crown. Well, I know what I've. Let's check the book. And he walks over and he grabs a journal and he opens it. Oh, they say that 2 scrolls need to be combined to find it.
All right, where are they?
Let me see. I'm checking.
His brain. He's
I'm reading
tracking.
my book.
Oh.
That says
We know
where my
where they're
things
supposed to
are.
be found, though. Yeah. Are you asking a rhetorical question on purpose?
Wait, we know where it's supposed to be found?
The
Yeah.
second one?
We know, what I have note-wise, is that we're supposed to be going to the Ankusha in Erlin, who have done research on potentially its location. We have one of them,
Yes.
yeah, and nobody knows, but it has something to do with
Maybe.
the
We'll find out.
Dosukoro
Dosukoro, I think.
the Dosukoro Kotoro in Erlin.
Yep.
The Ankusha know about that, and
Yep.
we're supposed to talk to them in Iangro in the Dragonfell Crown. Getting to Erlin is currently our objective because they're the only ones in lore legend that have any idea where it is.
Oh.
That's all that I remember having a conversation about, and this was an off-camera
Oh.
prequel information that I was delivered. This was back when we met as a party and Schwen was still around.
So
We were in that one
you
place.
have.
But I think this was before
I was
you
supposed to say, I
came
feel
on.
like this was a very
Yeah, this is
long
before
time
you
ago.
came along, and we may have informed you.
I was supposed to say, I don't remember
When
writing
you
this down.
came, we may have informed you that, like,
Maybe.
we have this important thing.
So you, I believe, have the Dosukoro scroll on
Yes.
you.
That's
this is out of
it.
game.
So we're looking for the Katoro.
You
And
listen for the
translation of
Katoro
the
scroll.
Dosukoro scroll.
What?
And the translation of the Dosukoro
And the
scroll.
translation for the Dosukoro
And
scroll.
the fake Dosukoro scroll.
Yep. You have. So he goes on to say that. Here. Oh, here's a passage that I read down. The chaos-born dragons of Impor rampaged across the continent, forever hungry and powerful for control. I'm trying to find. They created a crown that forged with the metals of the dragons and capped with a ring of Domirium. Soon after it was completed, the war ended.
Yeah, the 18 dragons of the Children of the Crown, the Domnilor.
This is one of 2 scrolls. Oh,
I just wrote that down.
looks like the.
Book about that.
So there are 2 scrolls, the
You do
twin
have a book about
scrolls.
that.
The twin
18 dragons.
scrolls. There's the Dosukoro scroll and the Kotoro scroll, and it says here they're both in the collection of the Enkusha in Erolin.
Yes, it's all a product of the Min Dynasty.
So, we need to
Who are the underlings?
go there.
The underlings. What do you have written?
I have underlings are looking for the scroll.
I think you meant the ninjas that were underlings that were looking for the scroll that were.
Got it.
That
So that
might-
was the. No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that I'm on track. That
Yeah.
means
That'd be the fistful.
the Ruthless.
Oh,
The Ruthless are looking for the scroll, and then
thought the
and
Fistful were
the
looking for the
Fistfall is a I think out of game. They're a separate entity.
oh.
I think it's more like a use the war as a front to the potential background that's going on. Like, ooh, let's go to war with the Separatists so that I can make a move on the Jedi. Like that kind of a meta plot.
Gotcha.
I loved your Star Wars because it was your head.
I'm literally I've
No, it was just
probably
perfect.
60 hours into a podcast right now
It was
about Star
perfect.
Wars.
It was perfect. I loved it. It was just funny. Yes. Have you located any of these scrolls?
No.
We've already.
I don't know how much. I guess
you
I
guys
look at.
rolled just for somebody else.
I'm not just. I mean, it depends
I'll
on how
roll
much we trust
deception.
the guy.
I
I-
I was thinking.
You trust
wrong.
him?
Yeah. We've
I mean-
already found one.
There you
Oh,
go.
you have
Okay,
one.
well,
Yeah.
all right.
Which one is it?
I guess now I'm rolling insight.
About who?
This guy.
Oh yeah, roll inside.
Yeah, it's just. It's,
Mr. Will tell everything to him?
The door was open. Like none of that.
So, the door opened when he knocked.
No, I understand,
Okay.
but
Nine.
it's still like a.
9. You
Yeah.
have no reason to not trust him. And Quee trusts him.
So, but we have knowledge about the relighting of the Ice Forge already. Like we have that. We just need to know where the Ice Forge is.
Do we still have the fake scroll?
Yes,
Wait, do we have to light the forge? I thought we had to put the thing in the tunneler.
that's what we have to do.
It's a forge.
The Ice Forge is the tunneler.
Yeah.
But does that light it?
I thought there were two
the
separate
thing in my
things.
helm is or
Okay,
Quee's helm.
okay, gotcha.
But the
I thought
thing
there
I
were two
have
separate
is
things.
that.
I'm-
No, it's one entity.
it's the
We just
same
know
thing.
we knew it from the legend as the Ice Forge, and then we became knowledgeable of it
The
being called the
tunneler.
tunneler.
Did he just tell us that?
No,
I missed it.
Figure that out.
Yeah, we figured it out after we had a conversation with.
Were you there for that conversation? Maybe.
Did we figure that from what's his name?
I thought that you figured out that the Ice Forge and the Tunneler. My understanding is you know the Ice Forge and the Tunneler are connected via Elmerloom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh.
know if you have put together or
That they're
or
two. That they're.
that they're the same or they're different. I don't know
Oh,
if
okay.
you guys have made. I think you've made assumptions that they're the same or they're different.
I mean, I have it written down that that's the case. I may be wrong, but
I remember hearing it both ways.
I recall you have heard relight the Ice Forge and relight the Tunneler.
so
Okay.
I'm assuming it's the same thing.
Thalen, the character, is assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm there too.
I'm gonna operate with that in mind.
Okay.
Enough has
That
been
could be
said
wrong,
to you
but-
to-
So,
I think it
that's
was
what
the
we're
general
saying.
said it was the same
I think
thing.
actually it was the general who
Yeah.
told me about
Oh,
that.
so then
Yeah,
you
that's
would
where I
know,
learned
none of
about the
us know.
interdimensional travel install. That's where I learned about the garrison.
Oh, wait.
It was from that conversation with him.
Because that was right after. Because you learned from Garrison from Quee's book.
That
we
was
found.
before we
Right
had,
before Elmerloom, you
right
found out
before
about
the
how to get
show,
up. Yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah.
were downstairs in the thing.
Yeah, cool. So you learned that lighting the Ice Forge would light the Tunneler that would get you out.
Because the Ice Forge is like the big part of the tunneler. I'm assuming, like the coal in the train.
Yeah.
Well, we have half of it.
Which? Which? Do you mind? I mean, I don't.
I
Here,
can't give
here.
out my whole
No,
hand.
I understand, and to you four, I'm a new person, and I understand trust. So you don't have to tell me. But I'd be careful down this road. Powerful forces search for this helm, and some wish to destroy it, make havoc in the world. Some wish to preserve it. Just... I have a friend in Colchester. His name I'm finding. God, I have
Racking his
9,000.
brain.
My favorite thing to do when I need a name is to just make up a thing that they need to tell someone, and then they learn who it is. That's my favorite thing.
I mean,
It's like, I don't have a name yet.
I-
It's like,
I haven't. I just
Say
have to-
the Blue Moon Mountain rises tomorrow evening, and they will respond with their name. Like,
I'm like, his name is in here. I just have to go find
I believe
it.
you.
Yeah.
I'm just stalling so you can look.
I have a friend. Yes, thank you. His name is Arnatal.
I'm not tall.
You will find him in Colchester. He is trustworthy to me, and he will aid you in your search to find the crown.
Okay.
So where should we go for the tunneler?
So, travel down into the Underdelve.
Ooh.
You'll need to fight through whatever has survived in the dark. Who knows?
Then what?
Then you will emerge in a cavern where you will find a short stint of railroad track with a tunnel at the top. You can board, and if that is what I think it is, you can toss it in the engine and it will light.
Excellent.
Perfect.
What are we waiting for?
But all nations search for the crown.
Do not worry. We will ignite the fire, relight the fire, stop the fires of war.
Anatol. Is this person? What do they do? Are they connected to the Min Dynasty?
No. Although his last name is M, which is close, which is funny. He is a
Just
So the Min Dynasty, the Min Dynasty rules over that city.
the Min Dynasty rules over
Because I know the Fistfall has military control over the north, and
also you actually I don't think you know.
does she?
Yeah. So, of all of these names that are being thrown around, I'm gonna tell Taylor, not Jaden, because Taylor knows and Jaden doesn't.
So I'm trying to like lead.
That's awesome.
The Colchester is a city that is like if you imagine Washington D.C. or like if a capital was run by the Empress, and there were other like cities that like the Min Dynasty is a family that runs this city, but they are under the Empress. And so Colchester is a city that is run by the Min Dynasty. The Min Dynasty have a relationship with the Fistfall. They kind of flip flop back and forth as to who is more powerful. Of course, they all are under the Empress. That's what you know about the Min Dynasty and Colchester.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's a bit like the Shogunate.
similar. Yes.
It's fair.
Arnatal is a. You know him when you see him. I'll tell him to look for you.
Good.
Cool.
I have a quick question for you.
Yes. What's your question?
Have you ever heard of Edwin, who's a leader in an expedition?
The
of
expedition.
a
Which
interesting
expedition?
type? Interdimensional type.
The
Oh,
expedition.
you're speaking of the expedition.
I knew it was the expedition this whole time. Yes. Yes.
What do you wish to know?
Hold on.
All right, I'm holding, and he grabs the end of the table.
Yes, perfect. What's their goal? Are they No, don't just chuckle at me.
On your way down, have Quee explain.
I freaking swear. All right, Quee.
All right, if that is all, it was wonderful to meet you. And as he claps, you see that book on its own. It was wonderful to meet you all. Is there any more I can help with?
Thank you for your time. I get up.
Thank you. It's wonderful to meet you all. Silver linings. Quee, I'm very glad that you
Yeah.
are...
Yeah, I want to... I need to talk to you real quick. About Mason.
Oh, okay. Well, he'll be right out. You are free to peruse.
All right, cool.
Cool.
If it involves Mason, we don't
Quee.
have to stay for this.
Yeah.
They leave.
Yeah.
What?
So, this Mason guy.
Yes.
Yeah, well, thank you for taking him in.
Of course, you sent him to me.
Well, there's a little bit of a problem.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure what's really going on here. I've been around and I've seen some things and it hasn't. He's not supposed to be here.
Oh.
He's out of the loop.
Where would you like me to drop him?
Well, he's supposed to be dead. Honestly, I have no idea. I haven't been prepared for this.
Would you like it to be quick?
Don't kill him. He
If I just send him far away.
You might want to do that.
Oh. There are plenty of continents to send him to.
I guess. Yeah. I think that's much better. He can't cause too much damage if he goes elsewhere.
You see, he stands and says, "Well, pick which one." And he takes his hand, he puts it on the table, and he swipes. And you see that table vanishes and appearing as a table of a different continent.
Okay.
Why don't you
This one,
put them all out? Put them all out.
and the whole world map. You pointed at us right now. Hold on. Let me get rid of a paw. And he gets rid of it. Oh, Severn.
Yeah, send him there.
All right, Mason. Come here. And Mason runs down. Yeah, what's up? You be a good boy. And just...
Dude.
He
I'm
deserves
playing
everything that's
Mason
going
and Severe campaign. What the hell's going on?
I'm so glad there was popcorn
I
for
don't
this
think you
moment.
can.
Thank you.
Can't play that guy.
There's a lot going on, and I might need your help later.
Okay. You found a team.
Yes, they're here to help me. At least
Do good.
that's the attempt. Especially with all the evil around and amongst.
I hope you get out of the city soon. Maybe you can have proper discussions about
Yeah,
things.
I might need an educator. She seems pretty smart. There's a lot going on there.
Yes. Right. Well, and he hands you a stone. Should you need me?
All right. I'll give him my. I'll give him the yellow diamond or stone that I got a long time ago, and then I'll also give him a letter. 2 letters actually. Both named both to him, and they are literally exact copies. And I'll say,
I also found this. Kind of odd that there's 2 of them, but again,
Keep one. You know when to open it.
okay.
right on.
Is their conversation done?
Yes.
Okay, well, while they were
Screen
doing
wipe.
that, I'm going straight So I guess we were in the room to the
In
right.
Yep.
house.
I'm going to the room to the left.
The room to the left, you run through.
Keep walking.
Was that where what's his face was?
Mason went to the den, which is that
Yeah.
way, which
Straight
is
ahead.
straight ahead. So you run to the left room, which is technically straight ahead from the right room.
Supposed to say yeah.
But you all run in, and it's a pretty nice sized kitchen,
Oh.
with an island in the center made of a nice strong metal. There is a frozen box. Yeah. What are you looking for?
Hold on. I gotta think for just a hot second. Because I have.
You can think for a second. Where did
Sorry,
you three
let me
go?
think for a second.
Did you three just leave? It's totally okay if you did and you were hanging out, or if you wanted to go anywhere.
The foyer.
You can like search the house for any. I mean, you're welcome to if you want to just chill.
I would like to. So. Hold on. What's on this level?
What's on this level?
Yeah.
Is a den, a kitchen. You haven't seen the kitchen.
No. This.
Oh,
level of the
oh,
dwarven
sorry.
citadel.
Yeah.
Masons on the kitchen.
Giant neighborhoods of high class living people.
Okay. I'm gonna take those of which who want to come with me into those neighborhoods.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Okay, so you go perusing. I will say you head straight to the large gated community on the other side of the city.
Yep.
The Gestalt Promenade proper.
Yep.
And a guard says, "What's your business?" I mean, perusal is business.
I said nothing.
Just nothing.
I look at him like, what am I doing? Like, and
I mean,
like,
I just, yeah, okay. And he opens the. I mean, what are you trying to do? You just want
I
to
walk
tour?
past him.
Yeah,
Oh,
touring.
you could have just said that. Okay. And he opens the gate.
In this gated community, he just lets them peruse.
There are guards everywhere.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
He's free to peruse and not worry about.
Oh, okay.
There are guards.
He also is like a soldier too.
He also looks
Oh,
like a
yeah,
soldier.
you
So the guy's
like-
like, yeah, the
forgetting
guy's
that.
like, okay, soldier, sure.
Gotcha.
Wait, were you just getting her a weapon that works with her mini?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, he knew what he wanted.
That's awesome.
I ordered it and I was like, oh shoot, I thought I had two swords.
I love it.
All right, Alba, what are you looking for?
Who?
You,
Rayleigh.
Rayleigh.
Really?
So what I'm looking for is possibly more magical food.
Possibly.
Ooh, make an investigation check.
Okay. It was either that or a detect magic, so I wasn't sure.
Detect food.
So nat 20.
Plus.
Oh, wait, what was it?
Investigation.
Investigation 21.
Dude, that's so good.
How?
It's like he's like touchdown. Like it's just 2 points
What's
for
your
him. Like calm down.
intelligence
My
bonus?
intelligence bonus is a +1.
21.
How?
I don't know. I'm very charismatic.
And I'm gonna tell you to
but I'm
roll
not
a
smart.
dice. Hold on, one.
You have higher intelligence than me.
And me.
I just assume that you're.
about.
All right,
you're
roll
more
a
well-read. That's what that
d20.
means.
You're supposed to be the smart one.
She's more well read. That's what that implies.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, 7.
So, okay.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah, this checks out,
Mood
actually.
swings.
That's
Balance.
so funny. I'm so excited. I
So
don't have
you
to use a
find
spell.
a little flask in the fridge
Go on.
that is a yellowish color.
Hold on.
That is an intricate flask that is looks like it actually just looks like some of the specialty beverages that you saw at the brewery.
That's all I
That's
know.
all you get. Even with the natural 20, you do find that.
That's exciting, and I will take it. Yellow flask.
Right after you find that, you hear Quee walk back toward you.
Okay, so I hightail it out of there.
Cool. Promenade, folk.
Follow.
Where y'all going?
Are you following me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going, Alba?
What? This
Apparently,
is your
we're
idea.
listlessly walking.
No, I have
And
an
now
idea,
it's your
but I was
problem.
asking if you had an idea.
I did not. I was following.
Okay. I am walking and looking for a member of the House Drozan.
Ooh. So you having your background to finding whoever you need
In a crowd.
in a crowd, are able to find a soldier with different regalia that identifies him as a member of House Drozan.
Yeah, so basically my background gives me, it says Eye of Opportunity from the conscript background. Lets me find mundane items, track down people who have things that are mundane, as well as find people in a crowd to talk to.
That's so nice.
So I find this house, right?
No, it's actually just somebody standing outside of a house.
Okay.
But you do find a house, and it's massive.
Right.
But right out front, you see an individual standing. A person
Yes.
standing.
Soldier?
Yeah, soldier.
All right.
Standing in the House Drozan regalia. Tan cape with a blue cloud with stripes in the back.
I look at Alba and I say, Alba, which plan would you like to go to? I need to get in this house. Do you want to go with plan A? I don't think plan D works for this. Do you have a particular plan you want to use?
Plan B.
Okay. Well, take it away.
It's your plan. That's so funny.
I'll walk up to him.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
And I'm walking past him.
Looking at houses in this neighborhood to buy, possibly.
Oh,
Do you recommend?
yes, it's a wonderful house. This one behind me is House of the Major General.
Wow.
I'm gonna just as I walk past her though, I touch her, give her a little bit of guidance.
I'll be giving you an advantage, by the way.
What are you doing?
So I'm helping.
No, I'm saying whatever she's about to do is like
No, and so while you're talking to him, he turns this talk away from you.
I'll like smooth.
Oh, sorry, that was rude of me. What kind of house are you looking to buy? A townhouse like this? Are you looking to buy? What kind of house are you looking to buy?
Oh, a family house.
Oh,
We have
you don't
families.
look old enough to have children.
I do not, but eventually,
Oh,
possibly.
wonderful.
Oh, and he's a father.
she's very old.
Clearly.
Absent.
Are you gonna buy a house? Why are we talking houses? I'm a captain in the army. I'm a battalion. Why are we talking houses?
Well,
Would you like
I-
to see some of them?
Yeah.
Your eyes are so... I can't focus.
Oh.
Thanks.
They're kind of scary. Okay, tell me where to go.
Oh. Thought that was a compliment.
You're passed, Phelan.
Thank you.
Okay. So open window.
Yeah.
I'm in it. I'm in the house.
Cool.
What,
What
first
do I see?
So you climb in to a lavish house. You climb into the window of a study.
Great.
There is a desk, very clean. No books on the bookshelves. No papers on the desk. Almost like it's the study that isn't used.
Oh, it's
Okay.
AB again.
Yeah, I'm looking for. Just tell you what I'm looking for. So if I can find stuff.
Yes.
I'm looking for war strategy correspondence with House Drozan. I know they have a history of. Bending stuff to their favor rather than the favor of their people. So I'm looking for anything that would give me an insight into the Fistfall's movements, so that when we move through Iangro, we don't have to bump into them until we want to.
Cool. Make a
Very
investigation
specific
check.
investigation check.
So I guess whatever that looks like moving through the house, you can sort of narrate the
Yep.
scene.
Think high. Oh, no.
not
Was it
good.
low? Oh no.
So an investigation totals 4. You can make. I mean, that's a fail. You can make me bump into somebody.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
as you're creaking through the house,
Oh yeah.
Because he's so heavy from all the
Six,
armor.
I'm 6'3" and
Who's doing all that creaking?
you hear you just exit the study. When you hear Deborah! What's for breakfast? I know I woke up late, but I'm hoping you still have food. And from you hear that coming from up one of the flights of stairs, and you hear coming from up one more flight of stairs in this 3-story house. The kitchen is on the 2nd floor.
Hear it all.
She is. She says.
Talking loudly.
Well, yeah, they're shouting to each other from the other side. She says,
They're old.
"Make your own food." He says, "Sorry, I just was. It's like I figured you made breakfast for the kids." And she said, "I did an hour ago. There are 4 of them. It's gone." You don't find anything in the entire 1st floor of the house sneaking around, and on that one floor above you is
Clearly.
someone.
All right, I'm going upstairs.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
We'll say you're going to try and sneaky.
All right, I have to play Thalen true to Thalen.
Oh, no.
And I'll ask you, do you think Thalen would try to stealth this, or do you think he's, like, whatever?
You walked in through the window.
Yeah.
Well, you
I'll stealth it. That's fair. That's fair.
You
I'll stealth
did.
it. That's a good idea. Why not? What is this?
I want you to
Medium,
roll.
expanded, so
I want
yeah.
you to roll a stealth check, and then if it is below a 10, I want you to roll a persuasion check.
Okay. And then role play what that feels like. Yeah, love that.
I'm supposed to
Okay,
be
so
here.
actually, this is great. This is 17.
Cool. So with a 17, you feel like you sneak.
Sorry, I have disadvantage.
Oh.
I have heavy
Armor.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot.
Oh.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I do that. 14. So
Okay.
not a 10.
Not a 10, but not great. You feel like you're upstairs without making a ton of sound. But there is the stairs to the next floor are right next to you,
They both think it's the other person.
and you hear staircase. You hear footsteps coming from above you toward the stairs.
So Alba knows Plan B. What does Alba do while I search the house?
Yeah, Alba.
You're
I thought Plan B was for me to distract him.
right. Draw attention.
To outside?
Yeah.
I kick him.
Not have a heart attack or anything like that. Just, I can't.
Oh my God! Oh! And he starts to shout.
These houses
Go
are
ahead
terrible.
and roll an attack roll with advantage.
Okay.
Just because I want to see, and this is not going to do any
kicked him.
damage, but it's a scale of
Yeah.
1 to 20. How?
Oh.
So plus 8.
Plus
Goodness.
8?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 8.
So 17.
17. So pretty bad. He's and you hear the footsteps recede from the stairs right above you, and you hear a window open, and you hear, man, I need to open this another tab. I'm sorry.
How dare you show us such houses?
Oh my God! Why would you? Oh. And you hear him yell, "Captain, Barrier, what happened?" He's shouting out of the
Out of the,
third-story window.
out of the window? Bad.
Yeah. And just like, she. Why would you? I said you looked young. I didn't say you looked old.
No, he said your eyes were scary, is what he said.
He did say that.
He did. He
Okay.
commented on my age and my eyes.
These houses he showed us were terrible.
Do I need to come down?
We will not stand for such houses.
Do you say anything?
Not for our families.
As he shouts, "Do I need to come down there,
No,
ma'am?"
it's covered.
It's covered.
Make a
I don't know.
Make an insurance check.
make a persuasion roll. Where are you going?
With advantage,
Dylan?
because Connie.
Oh,
Yep.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Houses.
Oh, that's good. What
It's
would I
Connie.
do in
He put it over the
persuasion?
edge.
18 plus 7.
25.
25.
Hi.
He says, "Do I know you, ma'am?"
No.
I just,
I just shake my head no.
I mean, I feel like I've seen you touring the neighborhood. Are you looking to move in? And he starts to talk with you about how wonderful the neighborhood is, and there's a house for sale down the street. Yeah.
He just kicked a cop, and he's trying to be like, "Hey,
I love
my
it.
man
very
is
nice
lonely."
It's a very nice neighborhood.
He's a dwarf too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Oh my god.
Kick the man while he's down.
Well, sorry.
Stay on the ground.
What are you doing while he is?
So I was taking advantage of the help. So now I'm just looking again. I'm just
Okay,
looking around.
so you would have advantage on this investigation check. However, you know somebody else is also on this floor with you. So I'm gonna make it a straight roll.
Screw this die.
He didn't like that one.
Nope.
Oh, that
Not
didn't
much
like
better.
him either.
So 5.
It's not a D12.
5.
Oh no.
You're able to. Oh, man.
Don't make me roll if you don't want me to.
No, I mean
Find nothing.
You're rolling poorly. That's what happens. You don't find anything on the second layer because you're trying to avoid her too much.
Great. I go
But-
to floor
She
3.
must be in the room that the
Okay,
stuff is in.
so how do you get upstairs? Roll another stealth check.
This time it is
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
5.
5.
Okay.
Roll a persuasion check. This one is actually
That third floor is really creaky.
roll it.
Floor.
Roll it. Just roll a straight persuasion.
Yeah. Sometimes the dice are not in your favor, guys.
Not today.
Persuasion.
Try my dice.
Yep. So luckily 14.
14. So you are going to come face to face
That's
with
goofy.
this major general.
This child.
However, with a 14, you're able to convince him you're supposed to be there.
Okay.
What do you say to make him convinced that? What do you say to him that convinces him that you're supposed to be here?
So is he walking up the stairs and immediately seeing the general with his head out the window?
Yep. And as you walk up the stairs, he turns around and hears you.
So I like the idea that I'm not very charismatic, but because of my subclass, I have expertise, and so therefore I roll a +9 persuasion, which is silly.
Yeah.
That is
But
silly.
I have a
Love it.
charisma of 12. So I think that Thalen gets most of his charisma and persuasion from just being confident.
Yeah.
And so I would like to imagine that if unless provoked, I just pretend that I'm supposed to be there.
Do you say anything to him about it?
I don't think I do. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
ignore
yes.
them.
So
Maybe, like,
as he
salute
turns
him or
around and
something?
says, "Oh, sir."
Oh, salute
Oh.
them. That's a good idea.
Oh, it's one of the surprise inspections. Yes, studies down the hall on the left.
Straight up nice. Ha ha.
Do I find anything in the study?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah,
That's
Now you can roll it with
awesome.
advantage because you were given.
sure. I got time.
Access.
And
Yeah.
I guess I could take 10, but that doesn't help me.
That's crazy.
Probably.
You have advantage.
Another nat 1.
Jeez.
Nice.
This should be better.
Anything's higher than that 8. So
Nice.
so 9, 10, 11.
11. So above a 10.
Unless it's readily available.
You find a couple of things in regards to the fistfall.
'Kay.
However, as you find them, the Major General walks in the room.
Okay, I'm just standing behind the desk with a piece of paper in my hand.
What did you find? What did you find, sir?
What did you find?
Can you deception?
Can I roleplay what I found?
Yeah.
Okay. Simple correspondence between some sort of liaison and House Drozon. Nothing interesting, unfortunately.
Oh, are you looking for anything in particular? You'll find. You see, he starts to be a little sweaty, but more that he's just nervous that it's an inspection. You see, he's kind of gone through this before with your passive insight. We have our correspondence is clean.
Did I speak to this general before?
No, this is a different general you spoke to.
Oh.
You spoke to his
I was like, wait,
younger
what?
brother,
And younger
Oh.
brother was
Dolthron,
yeah.
and this is Cramrom.
Is it on his shirt?
No, it's on the correspondence.
Ah.
Major General Cramrom Drozon.
The third?
So I will just say the truth, which is, I spoke to your, I don't know, it's his brother. I'll just say I spoke to Dolthron. I'm aware of the garrison on the outskirts, and I'm looking for boots on the ground intelligence, potentially through Griffin Flight or ships, etc.
Oh, of course. Our correspondent says, as you would find, and he finds the document here, that the Fistfall march west of the Alps. and down north from Timber Point.
So.
So if you were to travel up the right side of the mountains and of the continent, you would not run into any.
So are they heading to? Now I'm intrigued. Are they heading to Denotus or Venshire?
It seems to be both. There are some working their way through the mountains, and a legion, or we don't know how the size exactly, but we have correspondence that they're headed both to Timber Point and to Thundermere, and working their way multi-headed into, if they were to attempt to invade. Of course, you have, and he shows you here, a letter of peace between Lord Bentham and the Empress, and you have here a letter of peace between the Empress and General Drozan. But correspondence says that they should not be on the eastern side of Yangro readily as an army. But we, as you have seen, have locked down the city.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a very interesting question.
Okay.
I am a commander.
Okay.
And understand how war works. To me, my assumptions out of game are that he's sending multiple people outward into every nation. Because there's one on its way to Thundermere, there's one on its way to Denotus, and there's one on its way to Venshire. So do I have enough to assume that there is a group going to where are you from?
Where am I? Younger or Doria?
Pix.
Doria. Do I have
Yes,
enough
sorry.
to assume that they're going to Doria from what he's telling me?
You have enough to assume that they would, should there not be the geographical blockades.
I was gonna say, wouldn't they just go through?
They cannot get to Doria
So I'm
without going through to others.
So I'm guessing that Thundermere is that middle to get to Doria.
Or is the one they avoid?
It is. No, you don't have to guess.
Okay. So then
Geographically, it's the middle.
I will just tell him that.
Yes, that is our assumption as well, but I appreciate you pointing out I didn't see the correspondence that said there were two going to Venshire and we missed the separation. Good catch. That's why we have locked down the city. We cannot let this be a hub for them. If this is a hub for them, they can regroup and they won't survive, and they could survive the Barrens. If they do not, they would have to survive the Barrens to get to the
All
south.
right, this is my last thing before I leave the house. For your mistake, it'll cost you
10,000.
I need a writ of allowing a party of 5 down to. I need a hold on. I say this more confidently.
The Underdelve?
Yes, I need a writ allowing 5 to the Underdelve, unmolested, straight to the Tunneler.
Oh. I don't like that word.
It's
Sorry.
it's a very
Spend the name.
I understand.
militaristic ideal.
I
Is,
get it. I just don't like it.
Well,
Yeah.
I've only heard legend of the Express, but if it exists, you have your way freely to the Underdelve and through the mines that take you to the caverns beyond.
He hands me something.
He hands you a writ.
Bet, and I leave.
Thalen, Alba, Connie, having succeeded in their mission, head back to the front door of Mark
Always
Merrick's house.
succeed.
Connie almost succeeded. Didn't get the house they wanted.
Nope.
Not for the family.
These prices, man.
These prices.
Connie
Horrible
and
houses.
Aurelie leave the house, and you meet at the GBLs with a writ.
And whatever she stole.
I tell you.
No one knows.
With a
what
Ritz?
I stole.
A vial
Nice.
and a purpose. And we'll pick up there next time.
Ooh. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell us, what was your favorite part? I really would like to know. We'll catch you next time on Roll to One.